Hello guys, and welcome back to another Tweaker Man video. So I've been in the loft today because my daughter is just off for a 6-month stint on Matthew Bourne's Cinderella, which is travelling the country. So I had to get a few suitcases down. But while I was up there, I came across audio stuff that I've had in the past which I totally forgot about. Now there is another 2 sets of speakers up there which I couldn't find, which is a set of Goodman's Maxim 2s. I don't know if you remember those from the from around about 87, 88. And there's also a set of Wolfdale Diamond Mark IIIs. I think they're Mark IIIs. They're up there as well, which I wanted to find them but I couldn't. So anyway, so this is a set that I found up there. These were something called solids. Now I must have used these at some stage as a surround speaker. Now I don't even remember where these came. They're either a surround speaker or I was messing about with them. Now the indication that I was messing about with them is because when I turn it round, I've adapted these to be bi-wireable. So this must have been in the 90s. Because these are quite old, these speakers. Now, I'm sure at one time these were called B&W solids. But I could be wrong because when you get up to there, it says total... I can't even read that from here. Anyway, you can see it there. So I don't think they were. I just think there was a separate company that made these things. Now I'm sure I went to town on the inside of these with the damping material, and I think I was using these same thing as what you saw in the in my uncle's Bose Acoustamaz out there, which is called, now for the life of me I can't remember the name of it now. It was Deflex panels, and they're made out of a polymer, and you glue them around the walls of the cabinet, and they really make the music very highly detailed. Now this is my son's set of Monitor Audio Radius 90s. Now they're in a lovely black piano finish. They've got a few scratches and dings on them. These are with the grills off, you see. So I've tried these out today, the 2 pairs, so I can see how good these solids were. Now, remembering these Monitor Audios are the first generation Radius 90s, so but they still blow these away totally with sound quality. I mean, the tweeter for a start on this is far superior to what's in these, and the same with the mid-range driver. I mean, these are smaller. I think this is about a 3.5 or maybe 3 3/4 mid-range bass, and these are 4. So these ones originally, I've got a sub down here, a Radius sub, which I bought second hand that went with these speakers. I think I might have bought these second hand as well at some stage, and then my son inherited them from me. So yeah, these they're interesting little speakers, these are. Now this is made out of some sort of, it's not plastic, I think it's some sort of resin. And yeah, interesting. What I was tweaking back, well, I've been making cables since the 80s, but I must have been messing about with these. I don't even remember doing these, so I was probably single at the time and going to the pub a lot. That's why I probably don't remember doing them. But interested, as I say, there's a couple of amplifiers up there as well. One Cambridge Audio P50 from the late 80s as well, and I can't find that. I had a look for it, but there's so much rubbish up there. So it's only a video just to show you some stuff that audiophile finds in the loft. So that's that. Now I've got something else down here in a box. Now this was the box from the Yamaha RS700, which the Audio Scrooge has now, which I purchased from Richer Sounds via my Arcam Alpha 10 amplifier was being repaired, and they had it for absolutely ages, that amplifier. So I bought this Yamaha, and the retail price of this Yamaha I think was around about, might have been £700 in the UK, it might have been slightly less, might have been £600, but I picked it up from Richer Sounds. Now on the Richer Sounds website in those days, they used to do what would I say, clearance items. Now it was always stuff that was returned, and then it was repaired because obviously there was a fault with it, and then they used to sell them off cheap. Now I remember getting this for such a steal. I paid about £150 or £160 for this, and the retail price I think was £599 originally. And it was about, I mean, this was a great amplifier. Well, it's a receiver, so it's got a tuner built in on it as well. But Yamaha do make some very good budget amplifiers, and this was one of those. It was 100 watts per channel, did a lot, but that's not what's inside this box. So this is another Yamaha product. Now I'm sure a customer gave me this. With all my customers, they all know I'm into audio. I mean, I've got so many repeat work that I do for customers. I hope you saw that community post I put on earlier on with the chaise lounge that I've that was in the studio for quite a while I was doing videos, and then I finally got round to starting the job, and it took me around about 6 days to do that. The buttoning work involved in that's a hell of a lot of you need a lot of patience to do that, and it took me a while, but yeah, it come up really well. But let's have a butcher's inside this box. So I'm going to open this box and I'll be back in a second. Now here we have a Yamaha subwoofer. Now I definitely didn't buy this, so I'm not sure where this came from. I think it came from a customer who gave me it. The husband passed away and had a few other bits, and the family didn't want it, so she said to me, do I want it? So I took it. I thought I'll use it and see what it was like, and it works really well. And then I filed this away in the loft as well. I don't even remember. That's the underneath of it. That's obviously where the woofer is inside there. I'm not sure of the size of it. It's quite heavy, so it is fairly well made. So let's have a look at the back of it and see what the back looks like. So pretty basic back panel here. I can't imagine this was a very expensive item, but it's got a fixed power cord, and it's just got an input RCA, and there we go. When we've got a system connector that obviously connects to something else. So I remember trying this out, and I used it for a while, and then I put it away. So I'd love to find the other stuff up there. When I get a chance, I'm going to sort the loft out and get bits and pieces organised. That's the word, organised. I need to organise it up there so I can find other bits like amplifiers and all sorts of stuff. Now I could put another system together, probably what's in there. I've also got a Cambridge Audio DVD player, which is also a CD player. It's quite a nice one, and I picked that up from Richer Sounds as well a long time ago, and that was originally a couple of hundred, and I think I picked it up for 50 quid from the Milton Keynes Richer Sounds. But now I've noticed you don't seem to get any clearance stuff on there anymore, so you could put a system together for really cheap. Now I remember getting my son a subwoofer from there that I decided to give him to go with these Raiders 90s, and it was a Pioneer subwoofer, and it was literally $4.99 they were selling them off for. They were just lost leaders. They've obviously got a batch of them, and they sell them off very cheaply. And he's got it up in his bedroom, which he uses with these on his cinema amp. So yeah, it's just a quick video today. Just I thought I'd show you these solids, as they're called, and the Yamaha subwoofer. So I think that's it for now. I'm still waiting for the crossover parts to come for the mini monitors. Still waiting for those to turn up. What I did do is, as I said in the previous video, I put some resistors on the tweeter, because what it did is it helped reduce the volume of the tweeter. The tweeter's got a very high volume, and compared to the woofer, so it sounds over bright. And even though I put the resistors on, it still sounds over bright. So I'm hopefully going to be, I mean, 3 weeks. So the inductors take 3 weeks to come in now. 3 weeks is Monday. So I'm hoping they'll be in by Monday, Tuesday, and then shipped out to me. I've always paid for the best shipping. So it should come by Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully. And then next weekend, I'm going to put a whole crossover together. And then I'll do a video on the other crossover. So I think that's it. I'm not sure. I've got some other albums and all that coming in. Some of them on order at the moment. So, as I say, this Judith Owens, this is the first short I did. You know, they call them shorts, little 15-second clips. So that's it. I've got the wife calling me now, so I've got to go. So thanks for watching another Tweaker Man video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to press that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And thanks for watching, guys.